Today we are focusing on refrigerant oil recovery and acid tests for your EPA 608 core and Type 2 exams. Refrigerant oil serves two primary functions. It lubricates the compressor's moving parts, and it circulates with the refrigerant, trapping contaminants. Because of this, recovered oil from a system is considered regulated waste. It often contains dissolved refrigerant and potentially harmful acids, so you must never pour it down a drain or dispose of it with regular trash. The exam will test your knowledge of proper handling and disposal procedures. The single most important diagnostic tool for compressor health is an acid test of the oil. An exam question might describe a scenario where a compressor has failed and ask for the next appropriate action. The correct answer will almost certainly involve performing an acid test, the positive test, which typically involves a distinct color change in the test kit, is a definitive sign of a compressor motor burnout. This burnout occurs when the motor windings overheat, causing a chemical breakdown of refrigerant and oil, which forms highly corrosive hydrochloric and hydrofluoric acids. These acids will quickly destroy a new compressor if they are not completely removed from the system. This brings us to a major exam trap. When faced with a burned-out compressor, a common incorrect answer choice is to simply replace the compressor and recharge the system. This is always wrong. The correct procedure mandated by best practices and expected on the exam is a full system cleanup. This involves recovering the old refrigerant, replacing the failed compressor, flushing the entire system with an approved solvent to remove all acidic oil residue, installing a new liquid line filter dryer, and often a suction line filter dryer as well. Only after these steps can you properly evacuate the system to a deep vacuum and recharge with new virgin refrigerant. The type of oil is also a critical, testable concept. Polyester oil, or POE oil, is the standard for modern HFC refrigerants like R410A. The key fact to remember about POE oil is that it is very hygroscopic, meaning it readily absorbs moisture from the atmosphere. When moisture mixes with POE oil, it creates acid, leading to premature system failure. Therefore, systems using POE oil must be kept sealed, and exposure to air must be minimized. Mineral oil, used with older CFC and HCFC refrigerants like R22, is much less hygroscopic. You will be tested on properly matching the oil to the refrigerant type. Another issue you may see on the exam is oil logging. This happens when oil fails to return to the compressor and accumulates in the evaporator or suction lines. This coating of oil reduces the evaporator's ability to absorb heat, leading to a loss of system capacity and potentially starving the compressor of lubrication. To remember the cleanup process after a burnout, use this phrase: flush, dry, and don't lie. You must flush the acid, install new filter dryers, and don't lie to yourself by thinking you can skip these critical steps. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.